The aftermath of Russia's first airstrikes in Syria. Several dozen people were killed in the wave of attacks, opposition figures say. Among those dead are 5 children. Moscow claimed the bombs targeted Islamic State and al-Qaeda-affiliated militants. But Washington is concerned the Kremlin has ulterior motives to prop up the regime of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Russia's defense ministry said its jets destroyed an Islamic State command post and operations center. It said it carried out 20 flights, hitting 8 targets. This video shot from the skies shows smoke rising from the strikes. And this was the devastation on the ground. The unverified video was shot just north of the city of Homs, near the Lebanon border. It's over 50 kilometers away from positions held by IS, according to the Institute for the Study of War, a US-based NGO. Russia, in response, said those claims are part of an information war. In reaction to the attack, US Secretary of State John Kerry and his Moscow counterpart Sergei Lavrov said urgent talks were needed to avoid any accidental clash between the Russian and Western warplanes.
So, as Sergei said to you, we agreed on the imperative of as soon as possible, perhaps even as soon as tomorrow, but as soon as possible, having a military-to-military deconfliction discussion.
Meanwhile, US Defense Secretary Ash Carter warned Russia's intervention could further complicate the 4-year-old civil war.
Fighting ISIL without pursuing a parallel political transition only risks escalating the civil war in Syria, and with it, the very extremism and instability that Moscow claims to be concerned about and aspire to fighting.
The airstrikes were launched hours after Russia's parliament green-lighted the Kremlin's military campaign in Syria, although Moscow had built up its military presence in the Middle East a few weeks ago. It was also 2 days after Putin and Obama met in New York at the UN Assembly. The latest airstrikes from Russia send a strong message to the Pentagon. If you want to deal with Islamic State, you also have to deal with us.